Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Purdue Boilermakers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Purdue's head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. About to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
JKS. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff for Baxter. Plows through the defense. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. They're working that left side. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Songo Politelli under fire. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Baxter. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Here comes the heat. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an outing. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Boyd. Makes a catch. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Songa Politelli, play action. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Harris. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Throwing, Songa Politelli unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. 5-yard gain on that play, it'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense...
Turning it off! Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Osborne. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Jaron Keave-Sungapolitelli unleashes it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's going to take off. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to Baxter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities.
Got a little grass. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They go to the counter, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Osborne. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defining Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. JKS throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harris. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down? The run inside. It's Osborne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways, and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then
running wide open down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Purdue!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They boot it away. He'll field the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
It'll be 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Here's a give to Gibson. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snags it, and there's running room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Songo Politelli fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Purdue.
The Boilermakers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 6 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Illinois lining up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Dropping back, it's Boyd. Pressure coming. Myers on the move. It's caught downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. With the draw, it's Osborne. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting...
Makes a grab and room to run. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Here's the heat. Still running at the 35. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Running inside. It's Baxter. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
They'll go with Baxter. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Handoff for Jaron. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. We'll send the tight end in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Looking for a man. It's Boyd. The throw. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
Number 92 on supposed away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. JKS. Stepping to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to throw on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Osborne. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's Gibson one more time. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Crosses the 30. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. Here's a give to Gibson. There's some room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Sangapolatelli working that left side now. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Sangapolatelli. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front.
And they will score! Touchdown, Purdue! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take. This drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab in their space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Keeps looking downfield. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. keeping it on the ground with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your